Hello YouTube, this is the President Michael back with another autograph mail day video, and I have several ttms to show you and a whole bunch of thrift store pickups. I went to a thrift store yesterday, one I've never been to before. It's out of town and I've been meaning to stop there for a while. While I was happening to be passing by, I decided, you know what, I'm going to stop. Was there for about an hour and I picked up over 10 autograph books. I'll show them last. Now, I haven't checked to make sure they're authentic or not. I looked through one that wasn't, but the others, well, I'm not sure yet, like I said. But anyways, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, on to my ttms. I got 3 great playbills to show you. The first one is The Winter's Tale. This isn't actually a playbill, basically it's a theater program. But I'm going to call them all playbills because I think it makes it a lot simpler. The Winter's Tale. Some of you might have seen this. Stacy Schaefer also got one. And it's not signed in the cover. It is signed inside. And I think there was like 17, 19 autographs. Just hold it up so you could generally see them. I'll have some better pictures on Facebook. No one too notable. I mean, almost every play has somebody who has television experience. That is it. So this is The Winter's Tale. Alright, the next one, and this took actually a while. That's why I never give up on playbills. This took like, I think, 5 months. This is Buyer and Seller, and I think it really has one cast member, Michael Yuri, I think it is. And he personalized it. And I got 2 of them. And I wonder if he just decided to respond to everyone at the same time. Because I know, I think Anthony Angeli got one, like the day before, or a day after I did. So I'm not sure how that went, why mine took so long, but I'm not complaining because I got one. It's a cool looking playbill too. Alright, the next one, and this is the best of the 3, and I'm very happy to get this. And I've seen some other people get it. This is Kung Fu. I'd be very bad if I had to fight with Kung Fu. I don't know Kung Fu at all. Anyways, enough of me blabbing about stupid stuff. This is a really awesome playbill. No one too notable, but I don't care. I collect them because these are neat. And I think the gold colored Sharpie, this looks awesome. Okay. Okay, on to the other ttms, and this is just cool. I sent 3 photos to Patrick Stewart. He signed just one, but it's an awesome one. Isn't that neat? Came out good, not smeared or nothing. Awesome looking signature on a really nice poster. The next one I want to show you. This is from Keisha Tillis. You'll recognize her as a walker on the Walking Dead. Get one first that's notable. She was like one of the first ones you've seen. And you know The Walking Dead, you know who she is. But she signed several photos for me. And she sent one too. Here's a regular one, how she looks like when she's not a walker. Here's one when Rick is looking through the peephole. I don't know how well you can see that. Here is when, what's-his-name is looking at her through the gun scope. Here's a general one of her on the street. Here's a close-up of her on the street. And here's one she sent. Smaller than the others. But She wrote a note in the back. Really awesome. This came in quick. This was probably out less than 2 weeks, but I didn't have to go too far because this went to an address, I think, in Georgia, and since I live in Florida, Georgia isn't that far. Alright, here's another quick one, and this is also epically awesome. This is Henry Dean Stanton. First, he wrote a note and answered some questions. Here's the first one. I don't know how well you can see it, but he's signed in silver. It looks better to me than it does probably to you, especially when you shine in the light, but it's so neat. Nice, neat. Both of them. Oops. Look at that cool shot. Damn, that's awesome. Can you believe it's been, what, over 30 years since the first Alien movies came out? And Henry Dean Stanton, he's like 80-something years old now. Now does time fly. Alright, here's a copy of the movie poster. Yep. Here's another cool one he was in. Escape from New York. Now that is a cool looking poster. You never actually see the Statue of Liberty's head like that. But they had it in the poster. If you ever watched the movie Cloverfield, you finally get to see the Statue of Liberty's head in the street like that. But he's not actually on this post. I mean, it says his name in the bottom, but you know he's in it. I really wish I would have thought about sending this poster to others in the movie sooner. Unfortunately, a lot of them are deceased now. Well, some of them were really before my time, or really, yeah, before I really got into autographs, like Lee Van Cleef and Donald Pleasance. I'm not sure when he passed, but Ernest Borgnine, Isaac Hayes, I got both their autograph, but it's on 8x10. What's his name that plays Snake Plissken? Kurt Russell. I don't really think he signs. The only other one in here, I mean, I could look at some of the more minor characters. The only one in here, definitely Adrienne, was it Barbeau? What's her name? You know who I'm talking about. I got her autograph before. Hopefully she's still signed, so maybe I might see about sending this to her. Alright, here is another 87 top set. This is going really well. Soon I'm going to have all of them scanned and uploaded onto Star Tiger and Facebook, so you can see how many I have. I have 300 something. I have around half the set or so, but I know a lot of guys have been getting into that set recently. Alright, this is Steve Garvey. And he signed it twice. I think what happened is he signed it in pen, and he probably thought it looked like crap. So then he signed it in red marker. Makes it kind of unique, even though it probably would have been better if he would have stayed at the pen, even though marker's always better. I may write to him again. Get another one. Alright. Now this is really cool. One time I got to show you my whole collection of these. This is an authentic, drawn, and signed sketch from Travis Lampe, or Lamp. And he sent it and wrapped up in wax paper, I think it is, to protect it. And he sent a little note. Now, I wrote to Bryan Cranston, and I actually sent him to the play all the way. 3 or 4 days before the play started, and I heard maybe he might respond like the first week, and after that he'll send preprints. Well, unfortunately, I know mine got there the first week. He's not signing. I don't even think he even looked at my mail, because I got back from him, and it came back in a studio fan mail envelope. No sign of my self-addressed envelope. So I think probably all his mail is probably just sent right to them, and then they're responding. They sent my 2 pictures back, but they sent me a preprint photo. It's a nice photo and everything, but it's not really signed. I mean, I already have his autograph. I got it years ago, really before Breaking Bad. But I was hoping to, get a few more, of course. So if you wrote to him, you're probably not going to get a real autograph. Don't mean you won't, but you probably won't. Alright, couple of race car drivers. This is Bob Tasca the third. Been a while since I got any of these. And he sent 2. Alright, which one is this again? Okay, this is Darrell Wallace Jr. And I have a ton of these because I used to, when I lived in New York, I lived not that far from Watkins Glen. We had that big race. And I met several of the drivers. I'll show you one time. Okay. On to the thrift store pickups. Found, like I said, over 10 books. I'll show the best for last. A couple good ones, some notable people, some mostly not so notable people. But just to find, taking out the better ones. Now, like I said, I gotta check the authenticity of these. I haven't had a chance yet, but let's get going. All right, first one is 29 Gifts. How a Month of Giving Can Change Your Life by Cammie Walker. Legacy of Love. A Plan for Parenting on Purpose. Tim Kimmel. Some of these I will not be able to check the authenticity because, I mean, I doubt there's too many scans of Cammie Walker and Tim Kimmel online. The more notable ones, which I'll show you in a minute, and I'll show you the one that turned out to be fake. Here's The Problem with Murmur Lee, a novel by Connie Mae Fowler. Strategies that Win Sales. Best Practices of the World's Leading Organizations by Mark Marone and Celeste Lunsford. And it's signed supposedly by both. From Reddick to Cross Creek by Adela Parker. Yeah, no, it's Adela Parker. From Reddick to Cross Creek by Adela Parker with Bud and Liz Crushell. And it's signed by Adela Parker. This is The Successful Investor Today. 14 Simple Truths You Must Know When You Invest. By Larry E. Swidrow. Swidow. Well, you can see it. There it is. I hate when they sign this page, especially when it's dark colored like this. Now this one, I'm not actually sure it's signed by somebody. I have to check better. Oh shoot, there's something else. Never mind. No, I'll get to that in a minute. This is 10 Years on Transylvania Through My Lens by Steven Spinder. Really nice book. I'm not sure if it's actually signed. I gotta look better at it. Now, if you can see here, it's kind of like this rubbed against here because you could see the autograph here. But maybe that was done intentional. When this is made, this is fake and that was done on purpose. Or this kind of rubbed off here, maybe the kind of ink. So I'm not sure. He could have used kind of that old-timey ink that, I mean, if you look at the real old autographs from like 200 years ago, you know, it was oxidized, it had like iron in the ink. I think that's why it does that. Maybe he used a kind of different kind of ink. I mean, I'm not sure where he's from. They just could make their ink differently. So I've got autographs from all over the world, and I notice, sometimes the paper is different. Sometimes the ink is a little different color that's not like here. So maybe something like that. I don't know, but I'm hoping it's real. I gotta look more closer. Maybe I can find another copy of that book and see if it's in there. All right. Let me go on to the better ones. Now this is awesome. I've been thinking for a while to write to this guy, and I just thought the other day of doing it. And what do? I come across an autographed book from him. This is The Revolution Will Not Be Televised: Democracy, the Internet, and the Overthrow of Everything by Joe Trippi. I see him a lot on Fox News. He used to, he was head of Howard Dean's campaign, and he's a Democratic strategist. He was down there talking about politics a lot. And this is signed by Joe Trippi. It's very cool. We're happy to have this one. Now this is another one I gotta see if it's real. If it is, pretty good political success. This is Gideon Torch, a novel by Charles Colson. And a previous owner or store that owned it at one time wrote signed and with a question mark, so they weren't sure either. So I gotta look into it. This is, and I know the Autograph Network will probably like this, even though he hates signed books, but it's Kennedy related. This is The Kennedy Men, 1901 to 1963. This is by Lawrence Leamer. And it is signed right here. Alright, here's the last one. He's pretty well known, and I did get a chance to look at what his signature looked like, and it looks like this is legit. This is Jesus, A Story of Enlightenment by Deepak Chopra. And he's a well-known spiritual guy. Has to do with founder of the Chopra Center, is a preeminent teacher of Eastern philosophy to the Western world. He has been a best-selling author for decades. His books have appeared on every bestseller list. And most of you probably know who he is. But it is signed right there. Alright, here's the one that turned out to be fake. Now, and I really wish this one was real because it would have been awesome. This is Primary Colors, A Novel of Politics by Anonymous. And who actually wrote it was Joe Klein. And first, I saw this signature in it. And I knew that wasn't real. That probably was a previous owner's name. But when I looked at the title page, someone wrote that. Joe Klein. Now, I kind of got a little excited, but I was a little hesitant because a lot of people don't sign their signature like that. They use cursive. Cursive is a dying art. And I thought, even though I'm excited, it's probably not real because I really doubt he signs his signature. Well, there's no scans of his signature on Star Tiger, but I found a couple on eBay from two different sellers, and they looked pretty close. Well, they look nothing like that, so unfortunately that's fake. But that's okay. I'm going to definitely keep my eye out for another one. I actually don't have Joe Klein's autograph, so I'm on the hunt for one. So if you see one and you don't want it, let me know. Let's see, that's pretty much it. I have something else, and darn it, I was going to show you that I got at the thrift store. It's not signed, but it's autograph related. And I'm not going to say it because I want to show you when I have it. Or I want to have it and then tell you about it. But I just forgot about it. It's not important, but I'll have it next time. But anyways, if you have any comments or questions, and this, over 20 minutes. I got to go faster on this. I blab too much, I know. I'm becoming another Jeremy Daniels. Oh, no. No. Just kidding, just kidding. Anyways, if you have any comments or questions, put them below. I'm happy to answer any questions. And if you're on Facebook, check out my Facebook link for the President Michael. I have it in the main page for my YouTube thing. If not, just look up the President Michael's autograph page. I'm sure you'll find it. If not, just leave them below, and I'll put the link. Maybe I'll put the link in the description. I gotta see about doing that. I don't know. But if you have any questions about any of these TTMs or any of these thrift store purchases, please let me know. And you've heard this a million times. I'm always happy to answer any questions. And I want you to remember, to be autograph strong. Oh, and look forward to seeing some IP soon. The baseball season is starting. Even though I have spring training all around me, I didn't really go. Actually, I didn't go this year at all. I just didn't have the time with school, family issues, and some other stuff, and some things been going on. I didn't have the time. So I'm hoping next year to really get into it and put a lot of time. I'm telling you, if you get a chance to go to spring training, either in Florida or I'm pretty sure it's probably the same in Arizona, go if you're a baseball fan. And you'll get a lot of stuff signed if you put the time into it, and you'll have a great time. I just didn't get a chance. What else? That's pretty much it. But the baseball season is starting soon, so you'll be seeing a lot of, especially minor league stuff. That's it. Okay, remember, be autograph strong, and I'm going to end this now because I keep blabbing about things, and everybody's time is valuable. Well, YouTube, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll be hopefully talking to you soon. All right. Bye, YouTube. Bye.